This doesn't look good.
His blood pressure's dropping.
Claire, come on, Jim.
Tuesdays, a father betrayed, a mother behind bars, and a family that's about to break.
I'm gonna make sure you pay for what you did to your father.
Get ready.
You're gonna get what's coming to you, and it's gonna come hard and quick.
That sounds like fun.
She could have cost you everything.
Tell me where my brother is. There's no telling what Tyler twists and turns are coming next.
Where the hell am I? Hey!
Tyler Perry's The Haves and the Have-Nots.
All right, have and have not fans, that was the exciting trailer for next week's episode, Season 7, Episode 4, Evil Offspring. Synopsis says, everyone tries to find their footing after Jim's hospitalization. And to be completely honest, this is probably the most exciting trailer that we've gotten for an episode of the season so far. I did my episode review. If you watched that, you'll know that I wasn't really impressed with episode 3. I was going into it with the mindset, okay, this is a third episode. Typically episodes this early on in the season might be a bit fillerish, but after the first 2 episodes of the season proved to not be that well good, I was expecting episode 3 to at least kind of spice things up. Not really, but this episode coming up, it does kind of rejuvenate my excitement for what's to come. So many places to start. Okay, well, the trailer really does pick up with Jim in the hospital. It looks like the doctors are having a hard time trying to, what's the word I'm looking for here? Revive or resuscitate Jim. And we also have Catherine and Wyatt in jail. Not only that, they're directly across from each other in their cells, which is pretty dang interesting. So you have to look at it from the perspective of, you have mother and the son that shot at her and the son that shot her husband and his father. So she goes on to say that she'll make Wyatt pay for what he did to Jim, but then Wyatt's like, killed what? Like, he's dead. And she's like, dead? And I don't think that really means anything, unless, because how would Wyatt know that Jim is dead? I mean, he doesn't know, but I mean, after last night's episode, apparently he's God, so he knows all and sees all. So yeah. But then we also have Veronica stopping by the police station, and 2 things here. Number 1, she meets up with Laquita again, who's in an orange jumpsuit. And if memory serves, the last time we saw her was when Oscar, I believe, yeah, Oscar got Laquita out of jail. And that was because he was looking for intel on Wyatt's bank account numbers. And he was giving her his phone number for information. And that was the last time we saw her again. That was, what, season 4, 5, 4? It's been a couple years since we've seen Laquita. But Laquita's coming back. And given the fact she's wearing the orange jumpsuit, it seems that she got arrested for something again. This is Laquita. So she probably just got arrested for something stupid. And the fact that her and Veronica are talking, number 1, they've already met up a couple times before, but also, could this be the catalyst for Veronica and Candace going at it again? I don't really know what those two would actually talk about. You know, Laquita and Veronica, unless it has something to do with the Quincy Maxwell murder. I don't know, but we'll have to wait and see. And wait. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right, because Laquita and Candace were fighting in jail. Laquita got her ass kicked, but then Oscar got her out. Okay, just making sure I remember that correctly. Then we also get Jeffrey and Justin briefly seeing each other in the hospital. That was a given based off the last episode where David and Jeffrey said they were going to the hospital to see Jim. Even though that makes no lick of sense why Justin would still be there, because in the previous episode last week, he was getting dressed and ready to leave. So that makes me wonder, how close do these people live to each other? I know before Veronica burnt down her and David's mansion, it was said that they were close to Jim, because I remember when the fire broke out, if memory serves, I think Jim and Catherine ran to the Harrington's house. I mean, we saw them on screen running, but that doesn't mean that they didn't just drive there and hop out of the car. But I'm pretty sure they ran to the house. But in any case, I just feel like it's pretty weird. But then again, this is Tyler Perry Studios where they film it, and on the lot, these houses are, pretty close to each other. But I mean, hell, Veronica's house is like right around the corner from Medea, so take that for what you will. But all I have to say is, believe it or not, I'm actually interested to see what the interaction between Justin and Jeffrey will be, because we know Justin is scared for his life in regards to Veronica, has already said he's not going to mess with Jeffrey anymore. And I've made videos on this months ago about, I wonder if Jeffrey's going to approach Justin, but then Justin's not going to want to have anything to do with him due to the whole Veronica threats and whatnot. But we'll just have to wait and see how that plays out. Let's see. Benny in one trailer's like, where the hell am I? Hey, basically he's been taken away. Candace beats the hell out of a stripper. Bella, oh my god, she wants to get intel on her brother. And let's see here. Also, aside from Laquita, Veronica sees Catherine in jail, and Catherine's going on about, I'm in here because of what you did. You killed Jennifer Salison. Veronica's like, no, you went for the chest. I would have went for the face. And that actually is accurate, because typically whenever Veronica goes after someone, she said, like, didn't she tell Erica, it's a shame you have a pretty face, I'm going to have to mess it up. And we saw the burnt corpse that was left behind when Erica died. So yeah, it's just like Catherine kept saying that she didn't care about going to jail and everything, but now you're in jail and now your attitude has changed. So not really sure what to say about that. Jeffrey Owens, honestly, that was an interesting debut in the preview, telling Charles she could have cost you everything, definitely in reference to Candace. So Jeffrey Owens will be making his debut on the Haves and the Have-Nots next week. And then we have Derek warning Veronica about everything she's doing, coming back to her at some point. What is it? Hard and quick. And she's like, ooh, that sounds tempting. And we know what's on her mind. So I don't know if Derek knocks on the door and Veronica answers it, or if Derek goes to his truck or something, or he leaves, gets the information Veronica wants, comes back to Veronica's house, gives her the intel, and then warns her about what she's doing. That's pretty much the only sense I can make of that. But other than that, let me just double check the notes here. Yep, that about does it. Pretty sure Jim's going to live. I mean, it is, if you don't know the episode synopsis, yeah, this does look like a very heart-stopping, no pun intended, trailer for next week. But I am excited. Evil Offspring, most likely, well, definitely Wyatt themed, just based off the title itself. Evil Offspring, I could see Catherine being the one to say that, especially with the fact that Jim is out of commission. But with that being said, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What part of the preview are you most excited to see in next week's episode of the Haves and the Have-Nots? Jeffrey Owens, people have been asking about when he was showing up, when he'll be showing up in the show for quite some time. Wow. And we're finally going to see it, and we're going to find out what his character name is. We're going to find out what his position in the show is. I remember a long time ago in an interview, it was said he would be a senator, but I don't know if that means that he's Charles's running mate. This is something I really want to see, because if you ask me, having Charles's running mate be revealed would actually be one up on the Oval, because you have the Oval with all these characters such as the, you know, the, I guess you could say, the butler, the Secret Service and everything, yet you don't know who the vice president is, which I find very strange. So let me know your thoughts. Make sure you subscribe. Links to my social media are in the description below.